What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Any Day Now podcast. I'm your host, Byron Manuel, writer, producer, director, all the things. I'm joined here today with my boy,
co-host Rich Morrow, aka Rich TV, actor, producer, visionary, your co-pilot, voice of the streets. We out here.
Man, absolutely. We what we like to do on this pod is just have a candid conversation about what the industry won't tell you. But today we got a special guest here for you. Future EGOT winner, who we got
Young
here,
legend,
superstar, actor, music artist. We've got a young heartthrob in the building.
Come on.
Hello.
Mr. Get It Done in any genre.
Hello.
You know
Fellow
what I'm saying?
Midwest brothers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Midwest. We out here.
Come
We
on,
gotta make sure they know that part.
Man, the
man.
one and only Algee Smith, man. Welcome to the pod.
Man, appreciate
brother.
y'all, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Much respect. Much respect.
You going for one of them EGOTs or what? Because I feel
For
like you
sure.
should be.
1000%. We
Yeah, I
got
feel
all
like you
that.
should be. You
All
got
that.
the capabilities for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bro.
We usually come on the pod, man, and we just jump right into it. We usually
do.
have a heater out the gate, my boy. But we've been having a conversation centered around like gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what I've been starting to realize about gatekeeping is it's a little bit different than what I assumed. Because normally I assumed that when I would meet one of my legends and they didn't give me access to the kingdom, I felt like they was gatekeeping me. But then I started kind of realizing that a lot of our legends don't have access either, which means that they're being gatekept. So then when I look at me in my position, I'm like, damn, I gotta go through two gates?
Man.
Like multiple gates? I might not even be
You like? I
near
think
a
I'm
gate.
across the street actually.
Yeah, I
ain't
might not
up to the
even
damn
be
gate.
really getting gate
Yeah.
kept. But I'm just curious to know with you, man, with all your years of experience in the business and, you know, all the things that you've done, has there ever really been a time that you felt like, you know, you might have been feeling like you've been being gate kept? Or if you've got any opinion, could you just speak to kind of what that experience has been like for you?
Yeah. We did just jump right into it. Like you said, hold on, we're gonna get just yeah, I feel
We gotta
like
get the views up real quick.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? On the
yeah,
algorithm,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna come
still
back.
on the
We're gonna
ascension.
pay.
We still
Yeah,
on the
we're gonna
ascension.
come to the fun shit on the next round. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But I think that's the real conversation. And I think, you know, we was even just talking about this a little bit off the pod, but I think it all comes down to just sometimes the authenticity of the person that you are dealing with, that you are trying to get information from. Because I think sometimes, you know, I've been in both positions where I can ask someone something and then they won't give me the answer. They'll just be
Mhm.
like, well, maybe you should try it this way. But I know that they have an
Yeah,
answer,
yeah.
but they won't give it to me. But then I've also talked to someone on the flip side and they're like, okay, yo, this is how you do it. This is what you set up. This is what you go get. And that should get you where you need to go.
Mhm.
So I think I've definitely experienced both sides of it. And yeah, man, sometimes it's just people's insecurity sometimes. Sometimes people feel like, well, no, I had to go through it, so you gotta go through it. But like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
it's
That's
like
the
that ain't
part
getting
for
us
me,
nowhere.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, like you're not helping the generation that's trying to come up under and ultimately hold it up.
Yeah, I feel like
Absolutely.
that stuff like our parents went through. You used to always hear about it. You know, they was dealing with stuff their parents made them go through
Yeah.
because they went through it.
All
Like,
right.
I had to walk 30 miles to get to school. It's like, that
I
don't mean
don't
I
feel
want
like
to
that.
fucking do
That's
that.
funny.
I don't feel like that, especially in this business. I don't feel like because I went through something, somebody coming after me has to
Shit,
go
I
through
I
the
don't feel
same
like
thing
that
trying to
to
do
either.
get
this
to
so
the-
that we can stop people from going through
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like
I don't want
I've
to see nobody else suffer like me.
Man, I've definitely told like younger homies that I see that are actors or just even musicians. I've given them advice because you shouldn't have to go through that. If
Yeah.
For
I
real.
went through it and I seen it didn't work, I'm gonna try and prevent you from going through
Absolutely.
it. That can
Yeah.
save you 3 years, bro.
Come on,
Like,
and that's
you know
real
what I'm
life.
saying? That's
Like,
real life.
come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Everybody got
so-
bills due every day. No, I feel like I'm in the same regard as y'all. It's
Yeah.
like why not? You know, like
Yeah.
I that's the answer I want to get
It's
to
not
at some
taken
point.
away
Like
from you.
what at what point do you feel like you can't give me some game because I'm competition, because I'm whatever you might think?
Mm.
It's so much room in entertainment for the win. It's
Mm.
so much room for success in entertainment.
There
Like
ain't no scarcity of it at all.
I've
Oh,
never seen it
man.
be so full that it's like, hey, we can't. But there's too much. We can't make no more. The content day and age, boom. Like
Right.
it's
Yeah.
still more content being made.
Right.
Facts.
Crazy. I want to jump into. So yeah, that's our out of the gate. You know what I'm saying? Banger, real
Good
quick.
question. Good
Yeah, it
question.
warms you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
Bang.
Where's the Hennessy?
Yeah, nigga, welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the pod.
But I do want to get into a little bit of your journey, man. From what I know about you is, you know, super talented actor, music artist, very dedicated to the craft. But I've kind of felt like people have only really, and I could be wrong, but I feel like people only kind of look at you as an actor. Even though I know that your music career has been longer than acting, pretty much. Could you speak to me a little bit about what you do musically and what that journey's been like for you?
Yeah, for sure. Great question too, man. So yeah, I've ever since I was maybe like 10 years old, I've been in the studio. I've been just surrounded by music my whole life. So music was my journey into acting. One of my music managers back in Atlanta, he took me to an acting agent that he knew. He was like, "We should just try this as well. I can see something in you, you know." So I went to the acting agent. She had me read a monologue. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And
That's
then
kind of
she was
crazy
just
that
like,
they
"I
just
want to
threw you
sign
in
you."
there. Yeah.
She said it the same day. She was like, "Okay, I want to sign you." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I know I at least got something with this. So I just, me being a hustler, I just adapted.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never gonna stop making music. I'm still making money
You
off
said
of
two
music.
bags. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly,
that's
exactly.
Okay.
Little
So
bit
it's like,
better.
okay, cool. And then I just found acting was just a different outlet that the form of expression is different, but the emotional things are the same. Like you gotta access it kind of like you access a song and bring
Absolutely.
out certain emotions in a song,
Absolutely.
like you bring it out in a scene.
Yeah.
And so I just started, just gelling with the two. And then by the grace of God, my major projects that I was in, the first ones, they had music involved in them. So I did New Edition, I was singing in there
Yeah.
and dancing in
Crazy.
there. And then Detroit, I was singing in there. And so it's just like I just kept hustling both of my crafts. And now I'm just so proud of the music because it's people are just finally seeing like, oh snap, like he really does music.
Yeah.
Like
And
he
it's
a real
actually good.
musician.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, it's interesting.
Which you hate to see your favorite athlete or actor turn to music.
It's
Yeah,
not-
you
You'd
be
be like,
worried
oh.
you ain't gonna see him in nothing no more. It's like, here we go.
When Kobe put them songs out,
Man,
I was like,
it broke some people's hearts.
my boy.
They
Like,
couldn't unsee some of the shit that they was witnessing.
Around Kobe, man.
Love, shout
Hey,
out to
wasn't he in
Kobe,
the
God
suit in
rest
that
his
video
soul.
I think he was
too?
in a
Didn't he have
suit.
on?
I'm
It was
like-
like
He
a
was in a
big
suit,
box.
bro.
yeah, I'm like, come on. What
Hey,
a time.
rest in peace to Kobe, man.
Man,
What
rest
an
in
era.
peace,
That's
man.
crazy.
God bless you.
man.
That's crazy.
I want to. So I listened to Love Lost, which is was this an album, an EP? What are you calling
Yeah,
it?
so it's an EP. Yeah.
EP.
What's the difference between an EP and an album? I gotta ask a artist in 2025.
Yeah, it's just like timing of the project, and then like however many tracks it is. So
Okay.
usually an EP is either like 6 to 7 songs. An album goes further than that.
Okay,
Extended play, EP, long play.
Yeah.
but you're getting paid from both of them. So
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna get
exactly.
these,
But
you
yeah,
I used to
gonna
think
get this
people dropped
bag?
EPs like mixtapes, and it was just like I ain't know the situation.
it low key used to kind of feel like that though. Like
Yeah,
a EP didn't back in the day. It didn't used to feel like an album. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
it felt like, okay, this is just a piece of what we've been working on. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
like a mixtape vibe. But in
Or
these
even
days,
like a demo.
yeah,
kinda
like a
sometimes.
demo. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. In these days, it's like, bro, your EP can represent your whole thing.
Yeah.
Like
it could change your whole
it can
situation.
change your whole life. But I love the appreciation of it and just the appreciation of the musicality within any form that it comes in, whether it's EP, mixtape, album.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever.
Congratulations on the drop, man.
Thank you, man.
You know, the
So-
album is fire, man. You know, when I look at the songs, like I felt like as I was listening to them, you know, and we talk about this sometimes too, but like I felt like there was a high level of authenticity on these songs. I felt like they were coming from such a real place. I felt like for me, art is usually served best when it's vulnerable. It's coming
Yeah.
from a real place.
1000%.
Like I remember when Usher had Confessions, I just felt like that was the realest thing at the world that he was
Man.
expressing
Yeah.
at the time.
Brothers wasn't talking about that out loud.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh, he
nah.
got caught in that.
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
tell the world too?
It's like, damn, you just
tripping.
claiming it. I felt like I felt a lot of that same energy when I was listening to these songs. Could you speak a little bit about like how the album came about? You know, the vulnerability that you reached on it, because you was talking some shit on there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so the album title is Love Lost, and what I wanted to do with this specific project was share my experience, but also relate to the experience of a lot of other people that have gone through a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can almost relate to that. And so
Yeah.
me just giving my perspective from of it as a man, a lot of women also don't know how we process breakups all the
Exactly.
time. And so that's
Exactly.
what I wanted to do with this project as well, is kind of just give an inside look of, okay, that's probably what he was dealing with, or that's the state he was in
Yeah.
emotionally.
Yeah.
It's a
Because
couple
a lot of
songs I
times it's
can't I
hard for us to
can't
talk
listen to.
about that. Yeah,
It's a couple songs.
he says a couple songs.
It's a
Yeah,
couple songs.
that
Like, ooh,
one
that was a
song where
little
they
too close. That was too close to home right
Bringing
there.
up 11th grade and
Yeah.
shit.
About to
I
cry
shouldn't even
and
sit there and
shit.
think about this
Yeah.
shit. Kids
Yeah,
walking
man.
up to you.
Yeah.
Pay enough.
But nah, to your point, I just think, so when I was going into it, I'm like, I have to just get to a place of vulnerability where
Yeah.
it's just me revealing pieces of myself, that's not always pretty and it's not always the best looking thing, but it's the realest, most relatable, authentic connection to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people can relate to just real things that happen in real life.
Yeah.
So when I'm writing a project, I'm like, okay, I just got to come from my perspective. I had a purpose with the project. This is the first project that I went into from the beginning and just knew exactly what I wanted to do. Every other
Yeah.
project that I've done is just like, okay, I got a lot of songs. Let me just put these songs on here. But this one was intentionally designed to speak to that message and to that certain audience.
It's crazy. It sounds identical. You could almost think you was talking about filmmaking. Hearing you talk about that.
That's
and that's
crazy.
really dope to hear how
That's hard.
they intertwine, because man, at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Like, we put
yeah.
purpose behind it. We put our hearts into
Yeah.
it. We're vulnerable. We allow ourselves to be seen and be heard.
Mhm.
It's something that's undervalued, and I think the courage that it takes to do that in two different mediums is valuable as hell, because most people are scared to even do one.
That's
Man.
a fact.
You know what
No,
I'm saying?
that's a good point.
that's a
Putting it
fact.
all on the line for like in two different spaces, because you're gonna get judged in both.
You feel me?
You're gonna be held accountable in both.
Then they're gonna judge you for even doing another one.
Yeah.
And then y'all know how it feels to put it on the line in film.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
know how it feels to put it on the line in a scene.
Yeah.
To give everything right there on the line. Like, that's a different feeling than just like tiptoeing in the water.
Exactly.
You know how it feels to push it to the directorial point to where it's like, nah, I put it all on the line with that take.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's different than just like messing around with it. So yeah, you're right. Like, it's a different feeling you get when you do that, and then you give all of yourself to that, and then you gotta get up and it's 30 people on set looking at you. It's like, bro, I just put it all on the line.
You be looking to see if niggas was fucking with it or not. You like, man, y'all a little too quiet over here, man.
Like, the most vulnerable stuff that we do is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
we just go for it. Like, and then it's shown to the world.
Exactly.
So then we gotta live with the world seeing us in these most vulnerable moments, because I'm sure, as y'all know, y'all come from authentic places when y'all approach the craft of film as well. So you get real vulnerable, and you have to get personal with a lot of the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you gotta really live it and not just fake it on screen. So
You want
tell
that
if you're faking
connection.
yeah.
You know, and when you put something out there that's real, it's so relatable to so many people.
Yeah.
More times than not. So it's so common. You know, can you and even you, Rich, could you guys speak to, and I'll pass it to you first, Algee, but can you speak a little bit more about that, of like being in those creative moments, putting everything you have in it, and then coming out of it and then having to go back into life? Like, are you carrying any of those things? Because like I think about it like this, like Heath Ledger comes to mind as somebody who they say when he took on that Joker role, took on some more pieces of that character, and took him to a different place. Even my man who was in Stomp the Yard,
Columbus?
Yeah, Columbus Short. He's talking about he had never drank before until he played. He was in Cadillac Records, and he played. I think he played Muddy Waters in there. And so he drank to kind of get in the mindset of that. And he said he took on drinking after that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's tough.
do you feel like that too, Algee? Like, have you been taking home pieces of these characters? Have they affected you at all? Has that impacted your life, or have you found some balance in that to where you feel like you can detach from there?
Yeah, I've found balance in it. I've always had balance in it, I can say, though. And it gets like that because it's spiritual, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're not, when you really care about it and you're really investing your mind, your thoughts, your hours of your day, processing, internalizing, remembering, becoming,
Mm-hmm.
like that, it gets really real. And so I think it's even for myself, I don't take on every role, bro.
Yeah.
I just had something I passed that was it's a great film and a great thing to do, but it's a little too dark and demonic for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to step in them waters because
Yeah.
I never have, and I don't mess
Yeah.
around with that type of spirituality on
Mm-hmm.
that, on certain things.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just also a thing of knowing yourself
Mm-hmm.
and knowing your boundaries, your capabilities, what you can handle as a person, and not what anybody else thinks about it, because they don't got to go home and live with it
Yeah.
after you
That's true.
get off set. You do.
Yeah.
That's true.
And so yeah, I think, man, it can get really real. I think I heard a story one time when Forrest Whitaker was filming King of Scotland that he didn't want his wife to come over there. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, nah, because I'm a different
Yeah,
person
he's
right
a
Yeah.
now,
whole
and I don't
different
want to put that
mentality.
on you. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a lot.
saying? Because I gotta become this thing, and I gotta
Mm-hmm.
live that and be that on set. And
And yeah, in that movie, you could tell. You could
yeah,
tell, and that's the price we pay.
yeah.
That's almost the price for entry for what we do.
Yeah. What do
You
you
gotta
think
be
about
willing
that
to do
too,
that.
Rich? I want to hear your
For me,
perspective on it.
I think it's a lot like what you said, Algee. You got to have a discernment between where
Mm.
your boundaries are. I think if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Come on.
Like I've had them approach me for roles. Like my life could be real different if I just said yes to a couple of things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But for me, it's always been about what I got into this for. You know, I tell stories and I do this for not just myself. I do it for God because I feel like it's part of my purpose. I feel like it's for all of the people that I impact by doing it. And I'm real selective on the stories I tell too, because I'm like, this ain't for nobody else but what I'm doing it for. Like all the people that want to try to control our careers or feel like, they want to see us in this box or however they see us. Like that shit don't matter, bro.
I ain't doing this for
It
you.
really don't.
Ain't
Yeah,
doing
I'm
none
not
of this
doing
for
this
you.
for you.
Man, that can be such a hindrance sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's opinions and thoughts on what you should do with your life and your journey. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not doing this for you.
Your
You feel
career,
me?
your
This is
finances.
it's
your
like anything
choices.
about things that you got to live with yourself at
Come
the end of the
on.
day.
You
Bro,
only wanna
I'm
go on
not
the
trying to
sleeping
be
night.
90 and I'm like, nah, I didn't do it because they said I shouldn't do it.
And you don't even remember their name no more.
Like,
You like,
bro, like, nah, I want to do everything
I
that
wanna do
I
my own
want to
thing.
do, man.
For
sure.
I'm going to do it, yo.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I think
Yeah.
everybody deserves to know what that feel like.
Come
That's one of my
on.
biggest things is I think the power behind everything we're talking about right now. The power of being able to actually do what you had up here in your mind and see that shit come to fruition.
It hits different.
And then on top of it, the love you and respect you get from it
Yeah.
and the doors that open up. And then you start to realize like, oh shit, this is probably my purpose. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This might be the reason why I was put here to
Bingo.
do this shit.
Bingo.
I
You
think
know?
that's deep. I think that's a
Bingo.
good point. Is like it's the purpose of it all.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times as artists we get put in a place to where we kind of lose sight of what that purpose is,
I agree.
because there's so many other people trying to direct you or steer you somewhere.
Stereotypes changing.
Yeah.
Trends going one way or the other.
Them trying to box us out two at a
Yeah.
time. Not everybody can get in. So take this one thing if you want the
Yeah.
opportunity. It makes me think about that other question that you had, Rich. The legends question I wanted you to
Oh
ask.
man. Yeah, man. I thought about something
I'm
crazy
curious about this. Yeah.
earlier today. I do want to hear your thoughts on it. Man, I was really sitting thinking about how in different cultures, right? They talk a lot about community and they build themselves and support their communities, and you just see how great it turns out generationally. I'm like, imagine 20, 30 years ago, Denzel, Spike, Will, Jamie, John Singleton, Ernest Dickerson, all got together and decided, let's just make some projects together. Let's figure out how we can not give ownership of all of these creative ideas we have to a whole nother entity just because that's the way everybody else did it. What if they got together, and how much different do you think life would be? Not just the entertainment industry, life. If that was the foundation of everything we're doing right now.
Man, that's the dream, right?
It's a concept
It's
for
a
me
world.
because
Crazy.
We could
That's-
when I
slip
think
into that
about-
matrix.
when I
nigga.
think
kinda
about
wild. Go ahead.
when I think about all those people together cooking up. Like it always bothers me when I see like two actors I love that never worked together, or like two artists that never made a song together. It's like, why aren't y'all doing
especially
more
when
things
they the only like 15
together
that we see regularly, and it's like, and y'all ain't even cool.
I was so mad after I seen like some of Eddie Murphy's first projects, like Harlem Nights, a couple of other things, and then I'm like, why is he not making any of these movies anymore? Like, why all of a sudden are you the dad in every $500 million film? And just like, are you tired of not doing these projects? They not letting you do these projects? I was always confused by that. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to hear your thoughts on that, Algee, of like, you know, for me, that question also symbolizes like community. You know what I'm saying? A group of us working together for some things. I'm curious to know what you think about maybe why we haven't seen that, or like what Rich said, like what could that look like?
I don't know if I can speak to why we haven't seen it. It's just because I don't know people's, people are still people.
Yeah.
Even outside of the industry. So you
Facts.
never know people's opinions on one another. You never know people's relationships.
They might not even get along.
They probably didn't know each other.
Like, they probably did get along. Now they probably like, I don't know what that is. So like, you just never
We
know.
trying to force them into a movie together. No, it's not my friend.
It's because we're all black.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why don't you four black people do something together? Because we don't like each other.
No, but I think, that even goes to the point. You ain't gotta like somebody for the betterment of something.
That's
you
true.
Feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't
That's a
have
great
to.
point.
Feelings don't always got to be involved in good business, right? So when we're talking about extending, I'm gonna just say the bloodline of us black people in the industry. That's important.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I don't know why we haven't seen it more. I mean, I shout out to Spike because Spike did work with Denzel. Spike has worked with almost every.
Yeah.
He was out there on a mission himself.
Spike was doing it.
Yeah.
I even tip my hat to Denzel. He always making sure he look back, even with the Chadwick situation.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
On the edge of my seat, I'm not joking.
It's thoroughly fucking entertaining.
I can say 10 out of 10. I love the movie.
Oh, you could have put 100 more people on it.
Easy.
Bro.
Think about what comes from that. The stories, the representation, the way that people move. Movies used to change how we thought.
It changes society.
It built us. Our generation is probably the last one that really had that type of film.
Yeah.
And to see it die would be a tragedy to me because I don't want to say it, but Gen Z is cooked.
Yeah.
Like after that, I'm not putting it on them to be able to. Come on, I think we are the last hope before that happening, bro. Because technology is taking over.
I would agree. I would agree though, because like you said, technology is gonna take over, and so I mean that's why I appreciate even what we do off of this podcast, bro. Like the way that we, what I'm saying, we brainstorm on certain things because, to your point, it's important to keep it going. And it's like we're not seeing it a lot anymore. It's a lot of remaking going on.
Man.
But like the original ideas of black storytelling and I mean even to go beyond that,
slim.
multicultural storytelling.
Yeah, it's really across the board.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
It goes across the board. And to Rich's point, bro, we grew up on stuff that changed the way we acted as a society for black people.
For sure.
I'm talking about from slang to how we dress. Bro, the things that we eat.
Yeah.
I'm 100%
Music we listen to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, likewise, we all are. Like it's the way we walk, bro, little certain things, like everything is, it comes from seeing that representation on screen. So it's important, man. And I'm with that. So I'm gonna say right now on camera, like, I'm with the collaboration. I'm down for the collaboration. Like, I'm getting better at even just tapping in more of myself. Just let people know that I am down with collaboration.
Yeah, I love that though too, because like I think that's what I've been hearing when I've been talking to a lot of people that are kind of like in our class of filmmaker and the next ups and people who've got great resume and looking for more opportunity. I've been hearing a lot more people open to the idea of collaboration. I imagine maybe those previous generations didn't have that idea, which is why they went the ways that they went. It was like there's a big studio giving you some upfront money is guaranteed. You're going to risk something on something you barely know how to do, or you're just going to come over here and we're going to pay you. So I can see how a lot of people were like, oh yeah, this is the route. It's an industry, it's a model. It's like the money feels good. Like I'm being seen, like I'm getting some stuff off. I feel like our generation hasn't really had that opportunity like they had. So now when I look at the game, I go, okay, well, if we not getting the opportunities that they're getting, that their generation got at the clip they were getting, then we got to make our own opportunities.
Yeah.
So that's also why I reach out to people like my actor homies, man. Like, you know, when I look at y'all, I go, what a prime position to be in, to be master the craft of acting, to then go to producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I encourage everybody I know who acts to become producer as well, because once you start getting the knowledge of the business and realizing what it actually takes to complete a thing, I think you can just start completing your own thing, which is why I feel like collaboration is important. I mean, I'd love to hear a little bit more of what your thoughts are on that collaboration. Like, what do you see? Do you have an idea yet, or have you thought kind of through what we could be doing, like what could be possible as far as like collaboration at this level?
I think, bro, there's almost nothing that is impossible.
Absolutely.
And I say that because like when we talk about collaboration, I'm not just thinking, all right, cool. The Issa Rae clip where she's talking about working
Laterally.
like laterally, right?
That's affected my life.
And
That
then
clip alone,
you
it
know what I'm
changed
saying?
my
Like
thinking.
that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine though, if it worked like that, but then you also are pulling down from greats that are
Yeah.
still tapping in.
Yeah.
Pouring into
So
you
we're doing
too.
this, and
Yep.
then they're pouring in too, and
Yep.
now we're all doing this.
And it's helping everybody. And honestly, everybody that's in that majority that we were talking about earlier, that's below that, they're all getting lifted up because everybody's working now. There's more opportunity. There's more
training
stories.
opportunities.
And honestly, people are probably falling into other jobs in production that they didn't even know that they would like, just because they put themselves in a position to be a part of something. You know how it be.
Yeah.
Shit on Swoon, I was a set designer, director, acting coach, producer, all kind of shit. And I was acting. I'm still worried about my fucking character. I damn near forgot that was what I was here for.
He said, "Oh shit, I forgot my line." But did y'all make sure that the production value?
I'm worried about what time lunch coming and shit. And I'm like, bro.
He cutting himself. Hold on, cut. We got to move
He
this up
over
here.
there driving.
I gotta-
He over there driving too.
But I could easily see somebody else being in that situation or something and being like, man, I kind of like set design. Man, I kind of like being behind the camera. I kind of like, and man, I just know for our community how powerful that could be in itself, bro.
Yeah.
We are what makes everything cool. I don't care what nobody say.
That's a fact.
Black
I feel
people
like
have
that.
changed the entire world for the better in that way.
Yeah,
We
I agree.
have a great thermometer.
We got a monopoly on cool.
cool.
This is cool.
We got
It's
that.
cool. It's cool.
He said monopoly on
Yeah, we got a monopoly on that.
Yeah, no,
Corner that
I put a
shit.
hotel right there.
Yeah, let me get my hotel right there. That shit cool.
And because of it, though, it's like we usually set the trends. Like that's why they
1000%.
even brought the word culture up, because you
1000%.
know when it's happening, and it's like, oh damn, you
1000%.
look up and all of a sudden everybody doing the same shit, and it's like if you gonna have that be something as powerful as it is, for me, I would love to see it finally in the hands of people that actually give a fuck.
Yeah. Likewise, though. Likewise, but I think the possibilities are endless, bro. And that's what I kind of see on collaboration. I definitely think it's something. And I love what Issa said because it's so real. It's like everybody always just trying to shoot for the stars and shoot for the moon. But bro, yo bro that's over there that's doing it, he's very diligent and he's becoming great in his craft. He work with him.
Yeah.
Iron's gonna sharpen iron, bro.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? Like every time. And so you're gonna continue to get greater. And then, you know, you go through the mud with people that ain't just looking at you like, oh, I gotta help this little dude. Or like, no, it's people that actually believe in the vision like you believe in it.
That's
and
what
they're like,
it's
you
all
know what,
about.
I'll put it on the line with you, bro.
Come on.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, What better way to have it? Come on,
Come
everybody
on,
balling.
we up.
Everybody balling.
We up.
You ain't gotta worry about how you gonna break off all your homies that's broke
Yeah.
still. It's like, no, you want the check today?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow. It's cool.
Put everybody in position.
I love that. I love that idea, man. And I love seeing that it's kind of happening. I even seen Woody, man, online promoting his new
God.
film that he
Shout out to Woody,
putting the
man.
bread
God.
together.
That's my dog.
Yeah, like I just love seeing that so much more from, you know, our greats,
Yeah.
you know, our great talents. Cause I've, you know, not to big up myself, but I feel like I got a great barometer on talent. And when I'm looking at, you know, our class around this group of people, and I'm watching everybody kind of almost hit a ceiling, you know, and I'm not really sure why this ceiling is happening. There's not enough projects going around, not enough things getting made, not enough opportunity. I don't really know, but I start seeing a little bit of a ceiling. And even when I look at you, Algee, I go, man, this dude is so talented from the actor side, from the music side. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to see you more in things. Because when I look at the other generation or the previous generation, I look at, you know, Will Smith, blockbuster, Jamie Foxx TV show, album, this, that, you know what I'm saying? They were doing so much. Do you feel like our generation or your generation where you are have you noticed any limitation there, or feel like you should have had more opportunity at this point, or where do you feel like you're at with that idea?
I think it's easy to think I should have had this or I should have.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely thinking that.
I think
Man,
it's so easy.
especially
to
after all the
Yeah,
auditions.
that's a low-hanging fruit. That's a low-hanging fruit. You right. Yeah.
Nah, but to that point as well though, I really care about the integrity of my work. I care about the quality of my work. I care about continuing to build brick by brick, but that brick is not just going straight across, it's going up every time.
Yeah.
And so I turned down a lot of projects too. You know what I'm
Oh man, I
saying?
love that.
Like,
I respect that.
and I'm blessed enough to say that because, like you said, bro, from COVID to the strike happening, wasn't nobody working. I don't care who, like,
it was
like,
people
unless
working
you
from
was
a
like,
house.
Yeah, you had to be one of them 15.
Man, literally.
Might
So,
have not even been 15.
It turned into the top 5.
man, so I think from that for sure that made it rocky for everybody, but it's a blessing to be able to still be getting offers of things, but it's just me. I'm just very picky as well. It's like, I don't want to just do everything. You know, I want to do things that I'm really passionate about, that I really care about.
Yeah.
And things that I feel like, okay, that's going to take me to a place where I want to have my evolution go to.
Yeah.
You know,
Has there been anything that you've been looking to do that you might not have the opportunity to do yet?
yeah. So on the acting side, I want to do a comedy.
Okay.
I also want to do a romantic comedy. I want to do an action film.
Okay.
You trying to
horror
You want
film.
to kill
You trying to fuck some niggas up and then like, oi. Put on 20 pounds for this role? Like, let me get it.
Yo, yeah, I want to
Flying
get
through
it.
like Luke Kang. Like,
Right.
damn.
I want to get in all those bags,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
and just keep having fun with the craft. Like, that's
Yeah,
what I just
that
really
part.
appreciate. Like, I'm still having fun with it, even with the music. I'm having so much fun with it, and it's coming across very authentic because that's what I'm just giving. I'm just
Yeah.
being my
being
full
you.
self in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why it's just translating so well. But I think, you know, even with that, man, you know, that's just a whole conversation in itself about how, you know, how the audience, sometimes it can be hard for an audience to see you as something different if they always just see you as
As
something
one thing.
different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like proving yourself.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
I've just been blessed enough to where, you know, I've done great projects. However, I'm not on the TV every week either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my like cachet and my quality is very good. And I'm also not worn out either. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah. People be getting sick of seeing it. Like,
Man, like, bro,
people be hating on you for no reason. Just like, damn,
Start
you mad
hating
because
on
I
you.
got a job every week.
Yeah, right. My man
working too much.
Yeah, like
Y'all
what?
want me to be
Come
broke?
on,
You playing a
It's
doctor on there and a
crazy.
cop on this one?
Man,
What you
the
doing
fuck
that
you
for?
doing?
And that's the challenge, man. That's the challenge that a lot of, you know, like actors and singers have to deal with. So it's like,
Yeah.
I think I'm just in a great spot to where, people know me, but they don't know me too much. So it's a lot more to discover as well.
Yeah. That's good in today's day and age because I feel like people be knowing too damn much.
It depends on what we give them, bro. Some people be giving everything.
Some people give it up,
bro.
For sure.
I'm trying to be selective too.
That drug is right there.
Could y'all stream like 24 hours a day type joint?
Hell no. I got too much real shit going on.
I don't.
He said
I'm not in that kind
They
of
be streaming
position.
through the real shit though.
Yeah, my shit a little realer.
Bro said I'm going through real life.
Like, I don't even know about that.
That's
Shit.
funny,
little
bro.
bit of
I'm
jail
gonna
time.
say,
I gotta stay out of jail. I gotta look. No.
And when people start looking at you different, like, I didn't feel like he was
24
like
hours.
that.
And I value
It'd
them.
have to be a plan 24 hours.
For
Like,
real,
okay,
bro.
we finna be in this spot. We're gonna go this place.
It can't be just no off the arm. Y'all just following me for 20. Hell no.
Could you imagine if it was just a random 24 somebody popped up like we got you for the next 24? You got to live through it.
Be
You're
like, no, bro. That's a good movie.
That'd be kind of dope.
That's
That'd
a
be
good
kind
movie.
of dope.
That's
That'd be kind of
just
dope.
pop up on some things. Yeah, we got you. Like, oh shit.
But nah, that streaming joint's taking over the world.
No, it definitely is.
We gonna start
It's having
streaming
a
though.
crazy moment right now.
We gonna start
We're going to start
streaming.
doing it, but that shit going to be
I'ma
like
start
once a
doing it
week
too.
or something. So we going to know where we at that day of the week.
That's smart. I'm
And
gonna start
control
doing it too.
that. Yeah.
I think it's just dope for fans to be able to tap in. Like, I think now it's just about exclusivity and
Yeah.
like them being able to just see more of the process and the behind the scenes. So I'm with it.
Yeah, I love being able to
I
show
agree
that.
because it's almost like fans are like, if I can't access you like this, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like, man,
It done got
I'm
to that
cool.
point where it used to be they loved only seeing you in the movie theater or on the screen. Now they like, man, if I don't know where you live,
Man.
But it's interesting buy-in though, like from a fan that's like, all right, I'll give you $5 a month to be your friend.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool with that
know.
part. I'm cool with
it's
that
like, I
part.
don't-
But
That's wild.
and I get it. Like, I appreciate the connection. Like, the presence of actually connecting with people, I think, is what we all love about probably this medium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's no problem ever connecting with people through the medium. But I feel like when it's all that people are used to, you see the effect that it's having on people, bro. Like, people don't get this as much no more. Like, they don't know what it's actually like to be able to sit and look somebody in the eye for an hour and have a real conversation.
When was the
You know what
last
I'm
time
saying?
you was even on the phone like this with somebody?
I don't even do that shit no more.
I don't even do this. I don't talk
Can be
to nobody
tired.
on the phone,
That's
phone
wild.
like
That's
that.
really wild.
We used to do that shit for like 6 hours. You
Being
talking to this
on the
fucking
phone,
shorty.
like, bro, the crick in your neck.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I'm just cooking right now, man. What you
You
doing?
done laid down with the
Yeah.
phone on the bed so you can just hear it.
Mom that answered the phone. No, that's for me. It's for me. What a
That's
time.
important, man. Dang, that's so important.
Ain't
Like,
it though? Like,
tangibility, like human touch and connection and real life things.
Yeah.
Even just like you said, being on the phone, man. Like, I call my grandma often.
yeah.
It's just like being on the phone. Sometimes that stuff can just easily just pass by because you just working.
Oh, that's a
We
fact.
Just working,
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's like them moments, man. Those moments of just calling my family group for a 5-minute talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It's huge.
checking on my mom, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, or
Yeah.
calling a homie and just wanting to talk about nothing. It's
For
like,
sure.
man, that's so important. So I really feel that because it's like we gonna lose that, man.
We can't let that die,
Yeah.
bro.
Man, we got a couple like it's like rapid fire questions, man. I'm curious to know like this one probably a tough one, but if you can only pick one, music or film, music or acting, what'd you pick?
If I could only pick one, music or acting, what would I pick? I would pick. Why would you have to ask me that?
I feel like every musician
Yeah,
and
that's a
actor is gonna
tough
be
one.
so
I'm gonna
messed
say.
up.
I'm gonna say.
This be the hardest question.
I'm gonna say. Damn, you asked me to pick between two of my kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say music, and why I'll say that is because music led me to acting. If it wasn't for music, I wouldn't even know what acting was.
Wouldn't even
Yeah.
got there.
I wouldn't even have got there.
That's
so
deep.
I think, and then music for me, man, is just so
The therapy
universal, man. And it's
Yeah.
just been at such a, don't get it wrong, like don't get it twisted. Acting and film has been also a huge part of my life, but
Absolutely.
music has just, man, got me through a lot of times too, and has been such a blessing to my family as well.
Mm.
Yeah, but
That's like the
acting,
firstborn.
yeah, it's like the firstborn.
Yeah,
but
that's the
man,
firstborn.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna dare say that I wish I never have acted because that shit turned it up.
Yeah.
Like,
We ain't gonna put we ain't gonna
Like,
put
let's not
that
get that
energy out
twisted
there.
at all.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
yeah,
put
that
that
turned
energy
it
out
up. That turned it up, and I'm just So I'll keep it there. Ain't gotta go into crazy details. Rapid
Yeah,
fire. Let's get
for
it.
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
If you could choose a co-star in your biopic, leading lady,
Ooh.
who would you want to?
In my biopic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing about my life, leading
Yeah.
lady, and I'm acting as me. In the
Yeah, I think you
biopic?
act in it.
Unlimited budget.
Dang, no. So I have to try to make it match to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be fair with that.
Yep.
I ain't gonna be like I used to have a crush on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put her as my lady.
Yeah, Halle Berry would be in mine.
Nah.
And playing what? My school teacher.
Look, terrible actress too. Just
She'd be my teacher.
Wow, that's
tough question.
you know why it's tough to answer that? Cause I ain't lived my whole life yet.
I
Yeah.
know.
So it's like I don't even know.
It's really like who would play your mom? Who would play your
Man,
mom?
like, who play my mom? Man,
Yeah.
that's but let me give. I really love Jeffrey Maya.
Okay.
Okay.
I love her
Ooh,
acting ability. I
that's a
love her
geek.
spirit. She's a really good friend as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think she's very credible.
I see.
Yeah.
Yara.
Ooh, that's another
good
one.
one.
Yeah.
Um,
She's super talented.
I'm gonna throw Shantae Adams in there.
Mm.
Okay. Came with
Yeah, these are all
These
just
are-
black
these-
women that I respect too. Like, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
a lot of
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie gonna be
They gonna bring
fire.
the performance too.
Look,
Yeah,
movie gonna be
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, you bring the performance.
We gonna make sure
we
you got
bring
you a
it.
banger.
We are. That's hard.
Matter of fact, they all three in there. Yeah,
You
we
know
can
what I'm
get there
saying?
when we
We get,
squeeze
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah,
Issa Rae,
this
too.
my
Yeah,
first,
Issa
this my first
Rae,
girlfriend. She was my second one.
My mom could be Angela Bassett. Okay.
Oh, snap.
Your girl watch this be like, I don't look like none of them.
You stupid.
So you mad at me because the brother got a
so you
talent? So because I like diversity.
It's their fault.
I'm a
You know what
problem.
I'm saying? That's funny as hell.
I like you because you so special. Why you didn't
All
pick
of them
that
in
up?
one. What you
Yeah.
talking
It's a
about?
fake movie we talking about.
Yeah.
We in real life.
Ain't even a
Exactly.
real movie.
And they edited this pod. They didn't even get the other part when I gave you the whole shout out. I'm about to call these niggas.
Matter of fact, on the speakerphone. Bro, why did y'all?
Like, edit the thing. Oh yeah. No, because bro, we can only get it to an hour. My
You know
fault.
how this AI is. We ain't even had no
We didn't
control
even
over
touch the
that.
edit. The AI did it.
We didn't even touch the edit. It's hilarious.
You know we threw it in the
AI
program.
brought the best moments. You know,
Yeah, it's like the
oh,
viral
man.
shit.
That's funny, bro.
You always strike me as somebody who's fiscally responsible.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what gives me that impression, but I feel like you pretty good with your finances. Have you made any investments that have been great for you at this point, or figured out kind of how to manage this money and not run out of it? You know what I'm saying? I imagine you also come from a hard place, so you might have
Yeah.
not been used to this.
Yeah.
Now you got some. How you dealing with that?
Nah, so at first, hell no, I didn't know. First, I did not know. At first, we was blowing the back.
He got a song on his EP called Magic City.
Yeah, that'll let you know a little
okay.
bit.
And I was never the type to just be like blowing it on stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you come from poverty and then you just started getting money, you don't have anyone telling you, okay, you should do this and you should do
Yeah.
that. And so
Yeah.
now you just like, well, I've never had this and I want to see what that's like and I want to take care of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, people that I love and I want to do this.
Yeah.
And then when you go through that, and then you see like, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I should have set up more.
That
And
balance
when-
is running
that
down.
balance, right? And then you're blessed enough to get it back again. You're like, okay, now I know to go get some real estate. Now, so I got some invested in real estate.
That's dope.
Some like music studio equipment things that we're doing. Then I'm about to get an actual like what do you call it? Just like a spot for a creative spot. So like y'all doing like this, you know,
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? The
fire.
pod there,
Yeah.
be able to shoot our own videos there,
Music,
photos there,
everything.
music. do comedy shows
Man,
there. You know what I'm
dope.
saying? It's like have community there, but
Yeah.
also extend it to my community.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got a nonprofit organization that I run.
Gotta
Ooh.
get back.
So even that's good in the financial aspect
Yeah.
of things. You know what I'm saying?
Great for a
Know
lot
how
of
to-
reasons.
Yeah,
Good tax
yeah,
situation and get to get back.
And that's the most important part, to giving back. And then when you look at it, you like, yo, so there's loopholes that I can get to be able to give back more.
More,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's how they doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
man, I'm blessed enough to be able to have people around me that have gone through certain things and learned as well. And then just great financial people around me as well that can just help me do the right things with my money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm planning on getting a lot more real estate. That's the goal, man. They ain't
Run it
making no
up.
more. They ain't making no more land.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
cribs.
that's
Yeah.
real.
So
No, that's
it's
a great point.
Very, very good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Gotta
yeah.
get it. Gotta get
And
a
then
piece of
obviously I'm
that.
investing in some crypto as well.
Gotta do
Yeah.
that.
Gotta at least have some in there.
You
Put
like,
a little
I ain't
piece
trying
in
to
there,
hear about
yeah.
how everybody pays some of this bread. I ain't like
Man,
that.
what? I
That
missed the
FOMO be
Bitcoin
real.
wave. I
Bro,
missed the
put that $6
Yeah, we all, a
in
lot of
there.
us did.
Man, I remember when Bitcoin was like $5,000-$7,000, bro.
Bro, me too, bro. Don't even,
I
I don't
do.
want to go on that topic.
Yeah.
Man.
Shit make me sick.
I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, the first time I heard it, I was like,
I done made
Could've
and
put
lost so much
$20 in
Bitcoin.
there.
It's retarded.
$20.
like say 8 bands right now.
Bro.
Like, damn.
Yo.
In your opinion, like what's a good director?
Great question. In my personal opinion, a great director. No, I'll answer your question first. In my personal opinion, a good director is someone who, obviously is well studied of the script, is very professional, someone who can come and get the job done, someone that you can count on to come and get the job done. I feel like a great director is someone who goes the extra mile, someone who wants to collaborate with their cast,
Mhm.
someone who wants to help their cast tell the best story, someone who's open to listening and hearing it and seeing it. Oh, I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Someone who after every take, you good? Did you get what you wanted? Are you good? Do you want one more? Someone who really cares about the artist and the actual process of it, not just the product.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Have you worked with any actors that have directed you yet?
Oh, great question. Have I worked with any actors that have directed me? I
Yeah, I
don't
feel
think
like it's a big difference,
so.
That's interesting.
Because that's like a player's coach. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like if I'm in the
Mm.
league and I got Jason Kidd coaching me, it's
Yeah.
real different than having
Nobody who's never
Popovich.
experienced
You
it.
know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I wonder what that'd be
That's
like.
a great point.
Like I feel like talking to Nate, I'd be thinking like, man, like we might have to have him direct one of these projects.
Yeah.
Of course.
That would be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
yeah.
Like it's
What?
like I would love to know that experience because just even the connection,
That's
the
a great
respect that
point.
we got for one another. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like meeting another hooper.
Yeah.
Like I played in college, so for me,
Yeah.
I know what came with that. When you got that brotherhood, it's like a fraternity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You know
Or
what
a
it takes
sorority for the
to go
women.
through that. Yep.
Exactly. So it's
Yep.
like, yeah, like I would love to see more of that. And
Likewise.
I think, like you said, when you had that experience as an actor,
Mm-hmm.
man, like I took a director's course at USC once
Mhm.
just to understand what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like I would love to see more directors
In
take
your actor bag.
classes.
Yeah, 'cause
You in your
that-
actor bag.
So that they
like,
can
ah,
know
see,
what helps
That'd be
us.
fire though.
You feel
That'd
me?
be fire though. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it does make a difference.
Now I've heard that before. Actually, I've actually heard that before. Somebody was like, to be a great director or writer, you should venture out into the acting space a little bit. So
Mhm.
even for me, like I try to get in that space here and there just to be able to relate. Because I feel
Yeah.
like like a great director is somebody who's collaborating well. I've spoken to a lot of actors who a lot of their complaints would then come from like, I was in it 1 or 2 takes and then feel like I had my all and we were moving on. And they didn't even,
Yeah.
they were just
They don't even
pushing
sense
past.
that. It's like
You
an
know what I'm
emotional
saying?
intelligence you kind of
Yeah.
gotta have to recognize when your
Yeah.
actor is not happy or reaching that
Yeah.
level that you really want them to get to.
Yeah, and I've been on I've been on both of these sides because I know what
Yeah.
it feels like to have a very strict budget and literally we only have
Yeah, the
Two
time.
That
takes.
feels a little bit different to me
Yeah,
though,
for
right
sure.
there. Like I understand
yeah,
that.
and I've seen directors also push beyond that and say, okay, I
Fuck
know we
this.
only have 2 takes, but do you want one more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And even
That's the
though
one
we're,
that
you know what
care.
I'm saying? So that's when you can even see the care in that. It's like,
Yeah.
dang, I feel like I didn't get off. I know we rushing, but
Yeah.
damn, hell yeah, let me get one more real quick.
Yeah,
Just, you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
that
the
one really could be the one,
communication,
for sure.
that
Yeah.
communication lane right there. Because like if I'm on a strict budget, I feel like going in, then we get the actors on page to know like we couple of takes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push it. I try to get you an extra one here and there, so we could just be kind of like on the same road.
And give them a little bit of time beforehand for you to go over it with them, so that when you're going into it, it's not, you know, so fresh.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's
prep.
rehearsals. Like, do rehearsals offset. Like, let's meet up at each other's crib. Let's run this shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially if you ain't got
SWOON.
bread, it's like we want this to be the best you got to be. The talent is going to, you know, play a big factor because you really need to make sure that they come in the set prepared. If they not, you already, you know, working with less.
You wasting time.
You wasting time.
No, that was
bro.
SWOON. That was definitely
that was SWOON for sure.
We
I
was
was
for
coaching
sure
my
like,
ass off.
we gonna prep ahead of time because we know it's only the day.
it's
if we don't
only
make
the day. Bro. We don't have.
I'm not trying to
that's
explain
it.
this again and
Yeah.
you not be getting it right away and we having to spend
Let's talk
time.
about this now. Let's get a call. Let's do
Yeah,
a Zoom.
bro.
Let's do some rehearsal. No, that's
And actors appreciate that. I know I do.
Yeah,
I
likewise.
mean, come on, man. You know what it's like once you get on set. My first job was Mindhunter. Cave Adventure.
a little different.
Man, I got out
a
there.
little different.
They threw us straight into rehearsal, bro. I'm like, I don't even know everybody's name yet. Like, wait a minute. I'm like in front of everybody. They
I just
brought
pulled up.
50, 60 people in the room. I'm like, damn.
What's happening? This is show business?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
I don't know. But, you know, like, I think that's the care in it that you talking about, though, for real. Like, shout out to the directors out there. But, yeah, man, take some acting classes or something. Connect with your actors a little bit more. It's going to make everybody happier in the project. It'll reflect it, too.
Yeah. Did you have any, did you have anything you wanted to ask, anything specific?
I don't know. We met on the set of New Edition story. I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's
You remember being on that bus?
Yeah. Oh man.
We had us
Talk a
good
little
ass
bit about
time.
that. For one iconic movie,
Yeah.
you know, what was that like, Algee? Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was very life changing for me. The New Edition project just changed my whole life, man. Just a quick elevator story. I was living in Atlanta at the end of 2015. You know, I said I was gonna come out to LA for pilot season. Y'all know what pilot season is, or
What used to be
what it
pilot
used to be.
season.
So for those of
Back
y'all
in
who
the day?
don't know, pilot season is like the top of the year, like January from April, and they're like casting all the new shows and like new movies and stuff like that in LA. So at that time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and just see if I can book something. I'm gonna go out there for like 30 days and see what's going on. I came out here. I was sleeping on one of my homegirls' couch. She was like, just walk the dog every now and then. And, you know, like, you can just
Cool.
kick it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
like, cool.
yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
good. Like,
That's it.
shout out to Renee. That's my girl.
Yeah,
That's
I
real.
love taking a walk.
But, you know, I was out here doing that, just going broke, bro. Spending money on Ubers to go to auditions, trying to eat, getting a little...
That hard part.
Couple like 2-piece meals from El Pollo Loco with a little macaroni on the side, like
You done
Going
learned
through your
all of the
change.
deals.
man,
you
you
know
know what?
every
Going
deal
through the change, bro. Like really
Damn,
counting the
get
change
this,
out. Like
get
this is
that.
exact enough change to get me what I need to get to, tax included. Like,
We got to figure
No,
out
it's all
tomorrow
there.
the rest
It's
of
all
the
there.
day.
Give me my food.
That's
yeah.
real shit.
And then literally, man, like I went to a New Edition audition, and I was in there for like 8 hours, bro.
Damn, for real.
Literally, we had to. They were putting us in groups, so they wanted to see how one group danced together, how one group acted together,
Military
how you
training.
sing together with
Yeah.
that group. And man, was in there for 8 hours, and it was maybe like a week or two before I had to go back to Atlanta because my time was just up.
Yeah.
And,
Down to the wire.
And down to the wire, bro. And then I'll never forget, bro. Like maybe 5 to 7 days before I had to go back, I got a call
Look at God.
from my agent,
God
and she
showed
was
up
like,
right on time.
"You've been offered the role of Ralph." Bro, what they offered me for the film is the exact amount that I had on my vision board that I said I wanted for my first film. So it's like that film right there has so much. It's just tied to so much faith for me and so much of like God's promise in my life that it's just
Man,
a big punch.
amen.
Yeah.
And he got to
Yeah.
play a musician.
Yeah,
The
come on. Like
proof.
God was just like, okay, yeah. That was hard, man.
It is your time.
Yeah.
It's
And those guys are
time.
legends, man. Like
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
they are legends. And to be able to kind of reintroduce, not even reintroduce, but like introduce them to a new generation
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
it's
people
dope.
out there that's going to always look at you
Man.
and think of Ralph.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah.
It's
No,
fire.
that's absolutely iconic of
Man.
a place to be in, man. And the talent that was on that project. Like
Hell yeah.
all the actors
Everybody.
that was there,
Take
man.
eight,
Like,
man.
bro,
Everybody
like,
took
that
off.
sold that story though, because it's hard to do those, man.
Hell
like
yeah.
to go replicate some people y'all know. These dudes are alive. They
And
right
then the
here.
format, it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
just like a regular, movie. It
Right.
was like,
Wild.
come
Miniseries,
on.
yeah.
It was a mini
That
series.
shit could have went on for like 4 seasons
You know
for
what I'm
me. I'm
saying?
like, damn, I was trying to see more. I'm
Come
like, what's
on.
going on back there?
Everybody was getting off. We got to see Woody in his bag for the first time. Like,
Woody
we had
was in
seen
his
Woody
bag.
Going into Bobby? Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
it
like,
was legendary. 10 years from now, people going to look back and be like, I can't believe
Yeah.
Yeah.
that all of them was in this together.
Yeah.
Bro,
No,
it's
that's a
10
fact.
years. It's crazy. Like, it's
Even
coming
now.
up on.
It's almost
so,
there.
like, in 2027, that'll be 10 years, I
Damn,
think.
already.
I think it came
That's
out in
wild.
See, that's how you know this
2017.
time
Yeah.
be flying. My timeline all jacked
Time is
up.
flying, bro. Yeah.
What
yeah.
was your perspective on the project, Rich? Because you said
Man,
that's where
I was
you
just
met
extra out there, man. I was like, you know what? I might meet some folks.
Come on,
you know what I'm
hustle.
saying? I'm in class.
Just get in
For
the
me,
get in the mix.
Hustle.
bro, I
Yeah.
love just being on set. So at the time, I'm like, if I'm gonna have a job while I'm going to class and I'm going to auditions and I'm modeled for Wilhelmina. So for me, I'm like, I get, commercial jobs every now and then, but I'm like, I ain't really booking theatrically yet.
Right.
I'm gonna get on set as much as possible.
Go
so
do some
I can
studying.
Smart.
Meet
man,
some people.
what?
Yeah.
And
Catch the
I
vibe.
remember I got on set and I just knew half of the people there. I was like, this is all my homies.
Wow.
And then,
Some
I
of
see
y'all.
Woody and I'm like, oh
Crazy.
shit, because I didn't really know much about the project. I didn't audition
yeah.
for it. So I'm looking like, damn, like I didn't even know it was gonna turn out like this. And then you got Wood, you got all kind of people that's there.
Wood Harris, man.
Bro, it had changed
Absolute
a lot.
legend.
And I was working on a Disney Channel show at the same time. So I remember one of the days I said I came dressed up like a knight because I was on set filming for Disney Channel. And I see everybody filming for New Edition Store. It was downtown.
Yeah,
And I remember seeing Wood see me in a night outfit like, this nigga a black knight? How the fuck is you doing?
Role are you in?
He had met me like the day before on
So
set.
what role are you in? That's
Bro, that shit was
crazy,
comedy, bro. So that
That's
was my
wild.
perspective. I was at the, real beginning stages of actually even being able to get my first shot. I think I booked my first job probably later that year.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
fire though.
What a
Crazy,
time.
You
bro.
put yourself in position though.
What a
Had
time.
to. I just enjoyed being on, especially a set like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in there. And
No,
they
that's
kept moving me
iconic.
up to closer and closer to being with the
That's
cast. I'm
iconic.
like, cool.
So from the artist perspective, man, I know that we're all on this roller coaster ride of up and downs. The highest of high of wins, the lowest of lows, at times. I'm just curious to know, like, have you ever experienced that part that feels like almost crashing out? Like maybe it's like the heartbreak of a moment. Maybe it's the I didn't think I was going to get this low. But could you speak to a little bit about that up and down journey and kind of like how you balance that?
Yeah, great question again, man. I think it's different for everyone, but I think you will have those moments if and whatever you choose to do. Though I think it's whatever
It's almost inevitable
yeah,
for
well,
life.
if you
Because
choose
life be life.
life be
Man,
life,
it don't
thank you.
stop
and it
just
don't
'cause
and
you
it
got
don't
it.
even always be monetary. It's like
Yep.
life just be lifing with
Yeah.
people and situations and dealing with things. But I think that's what makes the journey very like it makes me appreciate the journey, man. Because without them low moments, sometimes them moments build that character
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for the
for
high
sure.
moments.
Yeah.
They do.
And so, although when you're in those low moments, it can feel like hell, bro.
Man.
It can feel just like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
It can feel just like I
It can
got
be like,
these
I'm
folks
outta here.
calling me. I
Yeah.
owe this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay these bills.
Yeah.
It can feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, bro. And it's something to learn there, though. And a lot of times for me, when I've been there, it's been attitude for me. It's been still having an attitude of like, all right, but what do I have though?
Yeah.
All right,
gratitude,
cool. And then,
taking it to the gratitude.
yeah, and then living my day like that and thinking about the better. And I promise, man, I swear, that's when the gates open up.
Yeah.
When it's like, okay, I'm learning lessons here that I can take with me up. Because if I ain't go through that, I wouldn't know I had a character to even manage my money like that.
Facts.
Yep.
So I had to go through that.
Yeah,
so when
or
God
else he
blessed
would've
me with
fucked
the
it up.
bigger, I
It's
know
like,
how to
damn,
manage.
okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna give it to you until you was ready.
And that's man, that's a
I'm glad
fact,
that was
man.
2,500 instead of 25,000.
Man,
Right?
woo!
That shit would have really
would've
made you
hurt.
sick.
I thank God for that
Yeah.
so much, though. Man,
Yeah.
I was thanking God for that the other day. I was like, man, God, I just thank you that I I didn't get everything I thought I wanted when I wanted it because I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have crashed myself out.
He wasn't gonna let you fall though.
Man, just like thank you for keeping me out of certain situations and putting me in certain situations that I need to be in. So
Yeah.
that's a
That's
fact what
real,
you just
bro.
said, man.
No, I think that's absolutely, man, on point. Like I feel like even to the point of your story before, it was like right before you had to go back home,
It's how
that
it be.
blessing came through.
Midnight hour, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
and it's like how
They say
many
he might not come when you call him, but he'll be right on time.
Man.
Look.
Every time.
it's like
bro.
that's how my faith has been working moving forward. It's just
Man.
kind of like,
Man.
you know, for me, I feel like God has never missed.
No.
Like every time I've got to the lowest of the low or thought it was a wrap or was like, I can't do this no more, or this ain't gonna make sense, or who's paying the rent this month?
Yeah.
Man, bro.
It always showed up every single time. Now I think that's spot on, man, you know, because it's something that we all kind of deal with. You know, like you said, it doesn't even have to be monetarily, which is the craziest part of the journey, because you think that once you get the things you want, the money, things
That
go
shit is
away.
just gonna stop. Yeah, no.
I don't know if the money doesn't fix all problems things, because like my problems, money be fixing. So it's like, I don't know about that part, but like the hard parts about life, like money don't do nothing for those pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Stupid. No, he said, that money be fixing a lot of
yeah,
things.
do fix a lot,
they
though.
can miss me with that part, like money
feel
and
you,
everything.
though.
No, this is
I
it
feel
is
you, though.
everything.
It's
Things
a
can
lot
be
of it.
solved
Yeah,
if you got
it's
it,
almost
though.
everything. Yeah,
It's a
damn
lot
near.
of it, though. It's a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
it.
saying? No, y'all got you got any closing thoughts, Rich?
Man, I just love and appreciate the fact that you pulled up. One,
course, man.
because of who you are. You know, much respect and congratulations
Thank you.
for
bro.
everything now and the future, because I know where you're going. And, you know, I just appreciate the fact that we can sit here as Black men and have conversations like this.
Mhm.
I don't think people see this enough. And, you know, the collaboration that we talked about, you know, that kind of stuff is, I think, what changes entire systems, changes entire generations, bro. Like what we talked about. Imagine,
Yep.
just imagine if all of them decided to put their egos aside, decided, you know, imagine if they, you know, treated it like Adam Sandler did with his homies and put all of, you know, his homies in movies over and over again until now they over there making their own movies and doing whatever. You know, it's like that shifted a whole culture. It shifted a whole generation.
Yeah.
I think we are in a time where we actually get to do that.
Yeah.
And what a privilege, bro.
I think that's a good
It's a
point.
fact.
Like, what a privilege, bro.
Because even when I look, like they our heroes are still here. Like they
still
haven't even
here.
been doing it that
They
long.
can do it
You
with
know what
us.
I'm saying? So it's like for us being like damn near really second generation like filmmakers to be Black. You know what I'm saying? We've now have the opportunity to see what they've been through, the journey that they've been on, find the things that worked, implement some of our new ideas, and they're still here for mentorship. Like, I mean, there's been people that I've talked to about doing independent things, and they were like, man, I wish I was thinking about that a long time ago, or I'm thinking about that now. You know what I'm saying? So that opportunity, I'm just doubling down on what you said, but that opportunity is definitely there.
Yeah. You got anything, Algee?
Nah, man, the respect is there, man. I appreciate y'all, respect y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the room, much respect too, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I move like that, bro, and I give it where it's due. You know, it's quality over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we all on a mission to just really change trajectory of a lot of things, you know. And so I just appreciate y'all, man. Much love, much success to the podcast.
Yeah,
Man,
absolutely,
appreciate you,
man. I'm going to just say, you know, go get that Love Lost. It's streaming on everything.
Yeah, go get
Yeah,
that.
there's
do
a
that.
few bangers on there.
Yeah,
That Sinners
yeah.
track is cold. I think the Sinners track in Magic City, like, gonna always be cold. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that those records
Timeless
felt.
pieces.
Yeah, they
Hard.
felt like
Damn, that's
any
hard.
era,
Yeah.
any genre. Like
Yeah.
you gonna always relate to those.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
couple other ones. Let me see. I wrote down a couple of other ones that I was like, whew, I don't know if I'm a keep
Listen to
the
this.
way it goes.
Yeah, I knew you
Woo.
were gonna say that.
That was a tough one. Yeah, that was a tough one. You gotta be in the
Yeah.
mood for that one.
Yeah, the way it goes, man, on the project, there's a song called The Way It Goes right now. That's doing surprising numbers, and I think it's just because
It's a great song.
it's just me singing over acoustic guitar
Yeah.
with lyrics that really just hit.
Yeah.
And just like, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes just love just doesn't go the way you want it to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And so I think people are just
That's
like
the most
related
probably
to that.
relatable one.
Yeah.
Off the
agree.
EP.
Appreciate
And then
y'all for that
Honest
though,
was
man.
Honest is cold too.
Yeah, Honest is hard.
Yeah, it's a few things you did on the album vocally that I was like,
He like,
so
oh, this
you was
real
you're a
R&B.
singer, for real. Oh, so
Oh,
you
shit.
sang.
Wasn't familiar with your
Yeah.
game.
I'm sorry for the disrespect,
Yeah,
brother.
I like that response,
Sorry for
though.
the disrespect.
I like that response.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
you
we
gonna
been
get hyped
getting,
over
man.
here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It ain't nothing but love,
yeah.
bro.
Nah,
It ain't
that's
nothing
what's
but
up,
love,
man.
bro.
That's the Any Day Now pod. We've named the Any Day. We call it Any Day Now because that's just how we feel. Like
That's the real
Any Day Now. Any day now is
Any
gonna
day now,
pop.
It's
bro.
gonna pop,
I
bro.
swear.
That blessing gonna show up. That
Come
whatever's
on.
gonna happen, that movement gonna be
Come
made.
on.
Like any day now. So we
Expectation.
live every day for any day now.
Expectation, man.
Yeah. But that's it, y'all. We out, man.
Peace.
Man, that was
That was
fire.
a good one, bro.
That was
Hell
fire,
yeah,
bro.
man. Come
Great
on,
concept.
man.
Hey, you dropped your mic.
When I say on the edge of my seat, I'm not joking.
It's thoroughly fucking entertaining.